Everybody else is over there, and they're kind of on their own over here. Because again, they're not really that connected.
Meghan Markle walked into Kris Jenner's birthday party as if she were ready for a defining Hollywood moment. Confident smile, flawless entrance. She arrived at Jeff Bezos's $165 million mansion looking like she truly believed the industry was prepared to welcome her back with open arms. Spoiler, it wasn't.
Everybody is in here, but she's like, yeah, no, I don't want that photo of Meghan. Can you remove that one, please? Whoever posted that, get rid of her.
What actually unfolded was painfully awkward, almost uncomfortable to witness. Harry trailed behind her, looking like a man who already sensed things wouldn't end well. The room barely acknowledged them. And then, Adele. Yes, Adele, sitting there in the same space. These two being in the same room was already charged. For years, palace insiders have compared them endlessly. Adele as the example of doing fame right, while Meghan was supposedly doing the opposite. So, when they both ended up at this ultra-exclusive party on one of the most symbolic nights in British culture, all eyes were watching, and it got messy. For context, since 2019, the comparisons between the two women never stopped. Adele is the global icon who sells millions yet remains almost invisible. Meghan, meanwhile, is constantly in headlines, Oprah interviews, podcasts, Netflix deals, always visible, never disappearing.
Normally do a tour, or in this case it was going to be the Vegas residency, and then you vanish.
Yeah. What actually unfolded was painfully awkward, almost uncomfortable to witness. Harry trailed behind her, looking like a man who already sensed things wouldn't end well. The room barely acknowledged them. And then, Adele. Yes, Adele, sitting there in the same space. These two being in the same room was already charged. For years, palace insiders have compared them endlessly. Adele as the example of doing fame right, while Meghan was supposedly doing the opposite. So, when they both ended up at this ultra-exclusive party on one of the most symbolic nights in British culture, all eyes were watching, and it got messy. For context, since 2019, the comparisons between the two women never stopped. Adele is the global icon who sells millions yet remains almost invisible. Meghan, meanwhile, is constantly in headlines, Oprah interviews, podcasts, Netflix deals, always visible, never disappearing.
I'm trying to not always be two completely different versions of myself because it's exhausting.
So the narrative formed. Adele carries fame with grace. Meghan creates chaos. Fair or not, the comparison has followed Meghan everywhere. Every article, every think piece, every comment section. Now imagine both of them at an intimate gathering of about 50 high-profile guests, everyone watching, everyone evaluating. The stakes were already high, and somehow, the night still managed to get worse.
And I think they both look weird. It both looks like to me that they're both really trying hard to connect.
The timing made everything more explosive. While Meghan was getting ready in Beverly Hills, the entire royal family in London was standing at the cenotaph, one of the most sacred days honoring fallen soldiers, with 2 minutes of national silence. And then photos surfaced of Harry at a birthday party in a tuxedo, poppy pinned to his lapel. The optics were terrible. Twitter didn't even roast them. People were just confused. Did no one check the calendar? So Meghan walked into the party clearly expecting warmth, someone pulling her into conversation, a sign she belonged there. Instead, according to party insiders, the reception was noticeably cool. The party continued without shifting. Groups stayed where they were. A few polite nods, then people went straight back to their drinks. Harry picked up the vibe instantly. You could see him physically shrink, shoulders tightening as if he wished he could disappear. And this crowd? Not the type to fake friendliness. Mariah Carey was there, who previously claimed she'd never met Meghan despite Meghan suggesting otherwise. Martha Stewart was there, who publicly questioned whether Meghan knows what she's doing. These weren't people who were going to pretend. Meghan scanned the room, searching for anyone who might acknowledge her. What happened next defined the entire night. Multiple insiders reported that while the Sussexes were not openly rejected, Hollywood was strategically uninterested. Conversations flowed around them. People engaged Harry more warmly than Meghan, friendly, relaxed, genuinely happy to see him. With Meghan, the energy was polite, distant, and cold. One source described it as watching someone try to work a room that simply didn't care. Meghan kept her smile ready, but the warmth never came. Harry grew quieter as the night went on. Her grip on his arm tightened. And then she spotted Adele. This was Kris Jenner's inner circle event. Social dynamics mattered. Everyone noticed everything. Who approached whom, who avoided whom, who looked confident and who didn't. Meghan started moving toward Adele, and people immediately understood this would be the moment everyone talked about later. Adele wasn't doing the celebrity thing, no networking, no posing. She was tucked into a small, comfortable group of close friends. Adele rarely attends Hollywood parties anymore, so her presence made the moment even heavier. Then there's the rumored history. Meghan allegedly sent Adele one of her ARO gift baskets, the pricey Jam and Lemons set. The rumor? Adele supposedly sent it back. No note. No acknowledgement. Just returned. Adele has never confirmed or denied it, and in Hollywood, silence is its own message. So when Meghan headed toward her, the room's attention shifted. Harry's expression tightened. As they approached, Adele suddenly became deeply engaged in conversation with her group. Closed body language, no eye contact, no opening for interaction. The moment passed. No greeting. No recognition. Meghan paused, then pivoted smoothly, smile intact, but everyone watching noticed. After that, they didn't stay long. The atmosphere had shifted. They left early, quietly, without any goodbye photos or meaningful interactions. At a party celebrating one of Hollywood's most connected women, the Sussexes simply slipped out. The next morning, the photos went viral, and the comparison wrote itself. On one side, Meghan in designer fashion at a billionaire's mansion. On the other, King Charles, William, Kate, and 12-year-old Prince George standing in solemn remembrance at the cenotaph. Duty versus glamour. Service versus networking. A 12-year-old appearing more composed in public service than Harry at 40. People weren't angry, just confused. What was the message supposed to be? Where does this leave them now? Hollywood didn't slam the door on Meghan and Harry, it simply kept moving without them. Adele didn't cause a scene, she just didn't make space. That quiet, polite indifference was more devastating than any confrontation. The comparison Meghan has fought for years played out in real time. Adele, comfortable, private, surrounded by real friends. Meghan, visible, trying, working the room, standing alone. What happens next? Does Meghan adjust? Double down? Reinvent?